Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video on Lumber Capital Log Yard. Today is going to be a little different. We have 4 lovely poplar logs on the deck right now, and what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to make them into cants, and then later when we have them all cut, we're going to put them on our LT15 and make lap siding out of them. Why poplar? Well, this customer in particular wanted poplar because he's going to paint his lap siding, and one thing about poplar when you mill it compared to something like hemlock is it comes off really smooth, like it's kind of already sanded, and it's not as rough as other woods, so it saves a little bit of time with the sanding, and it's also a lighter color, so better for painting. First up on the mill, we have this log here, and what we are actually thinking for this one is we can get probably 2 cants out of it, because what we're going to be cutting them at is 5.5 inches wide. So we can probably get an 11 out of that is what we are thinking, and then cut it in half to get 2 cants. All right, let's get this machine warming up here because it is a little bit chilly this morning. All right, so we have 4 cut. We were able to get 2 cants out of each of those logs, and we actually have 2 more logs on the deck because we didn't know how many we would need, but this is my thought process here. The guy needs 60 of them, and they're about 1/2 inch thick on the thicker end of the taper. So if the cants are, well, this one is 10 inches tall and these two are 9. So what I'm thinking is if it's a 1/2 inch and you do have some waste, I think that you can only cut down to like what, 2 inches, Jade?
Yeah.
So you can only cut down to 2 inches on the lapsider. That's the unfortunate part about it. So then you have a piece that you can't really use, but we're thinking what? So like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So like we're thinking that we can get about 15 out of each one. We're thinking that we might be a little short on this side or on these two, and then we might get a little extra from these two because these two have 1 extra inch on them. So hopefully we get enough, but we're thinking that it's going to be really close. So if it's perfect, that would be great, but usually it doesn't work out like that. So we aren't going to clean up the mill, and we do have 2 more logs on there. So we're going to go ahead and cut these and see how many we get, and if we need another one, we can just plop one of those logs on the mill and cut it really quick. And so that's our plan. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, but you just never know. So we're gonna get the forks, move these cans over, and start cutting them on the LT15. So out of 3 of the cants, we ended up getting a rough estimate of 60, and that's what you're seeing right here. We ended up getting about 20 out of every cant, so we actually still have one left over that we haven't cut yet. We'll finish that up today after this video, but there's actually been a change of plans. We actually need 90 for our customer now, so this might stretch on into tomorrow as well. We have to finish cutting those other 2 logs. We didn't think we'd need them, but now we do, obviously, now that he needs 90. So I don't know what the plan will be for tomorrow, but we're going to try and get this order busted out because we don't like to sit on orders if we can, you know, get through them. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe. And you can also follow us on Instagram at Lumber Capital Log Yard. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time.